there, lovely people. I hope that wherever you are in the world that everything is going okay for you. Okay, so today I'm just making a very brief video about my yoga background and how that relates to my upcoming retreat in September in Bali. So those of you who follow me are aware that I am running a wonderful retreat in Bali in September, the 7th to the 11th of September. And that yoga is a daily component of that retreat. So I just thought I would just let you know a little bit about my background in relation to the yoga that I will be presenting in Bali. But this is the yoga that I always present, even in my classes in Adelaide. So my yoga background is not only with the asanas, with the poses, it is also hugely infused with the ancient yogic practices and with yoga being the science of life. So going back hundreds and hundreds of years ago, probably thousands, yoga was seen as the science of life. It wasn't just about, well, not just, because it's the asanas are very important, wasn't only about that, the physical side. It was about the spiritual connection and the understanding of ourselves as beings on this planet, understanding of the universe around us, understanding of others. And really the poses came about because in many years gone by, yogis, particularly in India, used to just sit in meditation for days on end. And literally they would do that. But in doing that, they found that their bodies weren't, their muscles were atrophying, they were stiff, they couldn't, their body was bothering them from being in that position consistently and continuously. And so they realized that in order to spiritually grow and spiritually develop, they needed to take care of their bodies, because they were actually, as we all are, living through our bodies. Without our bodies, we can't be here, literally. So, and we want to be here in the best way that we possibly can. And so taking care of our bodies is integral, and it goes hand in hand with however else we want to grow and whatever else we want to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We need to be in a healthy enough state so that we are not distracted from that inner work. And so that's briefly how it came about, the asanas. And so my yoga classes combine the thinking of the knowing of ourselves, the understanding of ourselves, and the spiritual growth and development that comes from releasing tension from the body, from having a healthier body, and being able to go inward and without distraction, and allow whatever enlightenments need to surface. So even if you are completely new to yoga and you come to my retreat, or even if you come to my classes here in Adelaide, all my classes will be imbued with the energy of that. So I won't probably speak a great deal about that. That will be a component of it. But even if that part of it doesn't interest you so much, that's fine. I will still be coming from that kind of a frequency and vibration and energy, and that will still imbue the whole class with that anyway, regardless. So you don't have to put any special effort into that if that doesn't interest you. If it does interest you and you are interested in knowing more, and what I'm saying has intrigued you and piqued your interest, I highly recommend a book, Autobiography of a Yogi. Now, this book was written by a guru, a yogi, a swami called Paramahansa Yogananda. He passed away in the 1950s, I believe, but he is the man who took yoga to the West in 1920. So he is the man that's responsible for the West and our connection, understanding and enjoyment of yoga. So his life is quite amazing, and my teaching of yoga and the way I teach my class and the energy that I connect with whenever I'm teaching yoga is based on his teachings, his philosophies, and that's what I did a lot of teaching in schools with children and teachers, and I developed programs based on his teachings of yoga. So I'm telling you this, I guess, because just to let you know that I'm coming from, the way I teach yoga is from the most original form that I can connect to, that I can do. So it comes from the original philosophy and understanding of yoga as much as I possibly can. So as well, I studied with a spiritual teacher for 16 years, very consistently every week. And I learned a lot about the ancient yogic philosophies. And I learned a lot about how it was in the old days, hundreds of years ago. And what I do is that I translate what I learned through my teacher. I translate it into today's language so that it actually really applies to our life, regardless of your background, regardless of whether you are interested in knowing any of that at all. But I take the teachings and the essence of the teachings and the message of the teachings, translate that into today's terms, into how that actually fits into our lives today, because you know, we all learn differently, we all have different interests, and our paths all go in different directions. They're not in the same, although I believe they all lead to the same place, but we all take different roads to go into that same place. And so I believe it is really important to see for today, it is really important to see how these ancient pearls of wisdom apply in our lives today, how they can help us to be healthier, to live better lives, to be happier, to live longer and more youthful lives, and so that these ancient pearls of wisdom are not lost. So that's just a little bit about my yoga teaching and how that will relate to my retreat in September. I'd really love to see you there. If you are interested in attending my retreat, please click the link. Message me or comment below, and if you know anybody who might be interested or you think it might be good for, to please like and share this video so more people can know about it. So just to recap, yoga is a daily component. It's not the only component of the retreat, it's just a daily component that we will be doing, but it will encompass a lot more than only the physical poses, the asanas. But in conjunction with that, there will be a lot of other benefits that you will be gaining from that, or that will be available for you. All right, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. As always, let's love ourselves enough to do this. Ciao for now, and much love.